Welcome to this market day video. I'm excited to get into it and show you what happened on the day of my very first market. I didn't record too much on the day because I was a little bit nervous getting out the camera in front of everyone. So I took as many clips as I could and I'm going to go through everything that sold and didn't sell with you on the screen. Take no notice of my nail. I am literally going in a few hours to get my nails done. I'm excited for that. Let me know in the comments what you think I'm going to get done. And yeah, we'll do a breakdown of how much everything cost and what sold. So when I went into this market, I went in with the expectation of nothing. My expectations were literally on the floor. I said, I don't want to be disappointed. I literally want to make back my money that I put into it with the vendor fee and diesel, and I did. The vendor fee was only 10 because it was a collaboration with the council, I believe. The market was on in Abbeyfield in Limerick, for any of you who are wondering if you're in Ireland. So it was a really good day. Went in, like I said, with my expectations on the floor, and it was such a good day, such a good time. Before I had even set up, people were coming over to try and buy stuff, and I was getting so overwhelmed. It was really cold outside. So my nose was running, but I was too hot because I had all adrenaline trying to get everything done, and then people coming over, and he was trying to mind the dog, and it was just, yeah, a lot, but it was such a good day, such a good time. So I'm going to go through everything with you now. Starting off, I set up my booth. One thing I definitely recommend you have is signs with prices on them. Make them as unique and personal to you as you can. I find they work really well because it's an opportunity to show your personality in your brand, your branding, colors, etc. So pricing, really important to have out, not to have people asking how much is this, how much is this, because some people just want, like, I'm like that, like I'm a true reflection of this. I don't like going up to stalls and having to ask how much stuff is. I like to be able to see it, and I like to be able to pick stuff up. So what I did was I had prices out for items that there was a few things of, and for the ones that were one-offs or single item, I put labels on. Now some did fall off, so just make sure you get that worked out. I'm trying my best with that, still playing around with new tags, etc. So anyway, pricing signs, so important to have them out. People don't always want to ask how much this, how much that. So there's people that are introverted, people that are quiet. Some people just want to be able to go in, have a look without speaking, and that's it. And so with that being said, be able to read the room. So some people want to be greeted and have a chat and stuff. Other people just want to look in peace. So you need to be able to read the room and not be in everyone's face like, hi, can I help you? Da, da, da. I find when places are like that, I just want to run out the door. So yeah, read the room. If someone makes eye contact, say hello, all that. I also recommend to have some sort of flow or consistency with your display stands. So my theme, as you can see, is like a rustic wooden kind of style. This could change in the future. For now, I try to keep it consistent with colours and styles. I try to carry that through as much as I can. I'm not limited or bound by it, but I do keep consistency with what I work with. They're the things that I recommend. If anything else comes into mind, I will say. I did use a lot of the mystery eggs. They did really well, so I do recommend having some sort of mystery box, mystery bag. Put images or something on where people can see what they get, because if they don't know, they're less likely to buy. Now in my case, I opened one so that they could see what was inside, so I'm going to do that better for next time. Another thing, actually, if you do mystery eggs, boxes, whatever, make sure it's sealed, that people can't open. I had so many instances at the market where people were coming up and literally opening every single one, then being like, I'll take that one. Kind of defeats the purpose. So make sure you have them taped up or where they can't touch them. I did take a few clips at the market, so I think this is a good time to actually insert those. I have ordered a table cover since. I am not happy with the setup of this table, but look, we make it work, we make it do. I will fix it for the next time. Hey boo boo, look. Hi, what you doing? Winnie, say hi. How have we done today so far? It's busy, but it's starting to rain. Oh, I make myself laugh. I thought it was busy here. Little did I know what was to come. Anyway, I'm like that annoying friend who keeps talking during a movie. Let me just let you watch it. On and off, rain. So we've actually a lot of mystery eggs selling at the moment. I sold my bull. He's actually gone. We still have a couple of octos. Sold one indigo one. We sold 2 of the teddies. We have 1 frog that sold. We sold, how many bees? Was it 1 or 2?
Which?
Bees? I think it was
bees, 2.
2. We've only 3 chicks left. We had 6 and we had 2 of the plain ones as well.
Oh, the chicks.
We've 2 trunks left as well. So we're doing really well. We actually done really well with keychains as well. So this is actually all we have left. We had an extra nugget, that's gone. We sold 2 of the turtles. We have 1 of the pink ones gone. What else do we have there? I'm trying to think. Taco, which I was very surprised that sold because I wasn't too gone on it. We had the pink, hot pink, baby pink gone. We had a lavender octo go as well, so we're doing really well.
Octo's gone as well.
Yeah, so we've loads gone. One of the jumbo froggies actually sold. I wanted to keep him as my mascot, but here we are. So yeah, the bear sold. Yeah, so we're doing really well. Let's run through exactly what's sold and everything that I brought with me. The first one is the jellyfish, and that broke my heart to make. I am going to make another one, but that's sold for 20. Then we have the baby and the bunny, the purple one, that's sold for 12. 2 whales, small whales, a blue and a brown one for 6 each, the blue one sold. 2 avocados for 7 each, 1 sold. 2 Trina the turtles, a purple and yellow one which sold, and a brown and white one which also sold, both for 6 each. We have 1 peanut, and I wouldn't mind, I thought this was going to sell because it's very, I don't know if I can say it on here, I'll write it on the screen, style, and I thought that would fly out the door, but no, it didn't, so we still have that. So we've 1 of those. We have 1 peas in a pod for 12, that was 12, that sold. 2 loaf cats, a chocolate which didn't sell, and a beige which sold for 15. A pink macaron for 8 which sold. 2 worry buddy frogs, an orange and a blue, both for 6, the blue sold. 2 large leggy froggies, 1 sold. The bunny in the overalls, he's 25, he didn't sell. We have the dark brown bear which sold for 20. We have the star cushion which didn't sell. We have the bull which sold for 40. The pink jumbo turtle which didn't sell. Large avocado cushion didn't sell. Then we have the 3 bunnies together. So we have the stone coloured one which sold, each for 20 by the way. We have the beige one, didn't sell. The dark brown one did sell. Little beige trial sausage dog which sold. That one was I think 8 or 7. 3 small hens. We have a nude which sold. The white and the dark brown didn't sell for 7 each. We have 3 cheeky turtles. So Trunk the turtle, I still need to have a name for him. 1 sold. Then we have the shark for 20, that sold. We have the flutterby, that didn't sell. We have 2 large hens, 1 sold for 10. We have 3 Fiona the frogs, 1 sold for 10. We have 3 turtles, so, or no, we have 4 Tig the turtles. So we have a pink, didn't sell. Beige sold for 15. Mint sold for 15. Baby blue sold for 15. Then we have the bees, so I made 6 black and yellow bees and all of them sold and they were 10 each. A brown and white bee, same, just brown and white for 10, that didn't sell. I don't know why, because I prefer that over the yellow and black, but anyway. We have 2 Kira the chicks, the plain version, and they were 8 each, they sold. We have 6 silky chicks for 8. They all sold bar 1, and I checked afterwards why, and it was because his wing was actually for some reason pulled. 2 forest green leggy froggies, a mint leggy froggy, and a khaki. The khaki sold for 12, I think, or 15, 12. Then we have the larger octos. So we had a blue, St. Patrick's Day coloured, mint, neon green, indigo, lavender, neon orange, turquoise. That was it. And only the indigo sold, which I was very surprised. I thought they'd sell a lot better. So that's those. Then I had 21 mystery eggs and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
3 days later.
And 13 sold. Then we have and 1 sold, which I was so surprised at. But I will talk about it soon. I don't know when, maybe the next vlog, so keep an eye out. 1 of those things sold. Then we are on to keychains. All keychains are €5 by the way. So 4 blue octos, none sold. 3 orange octos, none sold. 1 neon green, didn't sell. 3 neon orange, didn't sell. 4 neon pink and 3 sold. Then we have, why do I feel like that's wrong? Yeah. Then we had 1 lavender octo keychain that sold. We had 2 bees in black and yellow, they sold. We had 1 set of cherries. We had a pink and brown bee that sold. A taco, mallard duck, 2 chicken nuggets, 1 sold. We had baby pink mushy pop sold. Hot pink sold. Then we had a lavender, an indigo and red, they didn't sell. We had a frog that sold, and we had watermelon keychain that sold. And that is everything. I hope, I could be missing stuff, but we need to do a stock take and just see. But for now, that's what I'm going with, that sold. So I sold a fair good bit. Like I sold like most of the stuff. So anything that I've left over, I'm going to bring to my next market in Galway. My idea is that every market I do, let's say if I'm in one space like Abbeyfield, every time I go there I want to bring different stuff. I don't want to remake the same stuff and sell again, because the people, if they come back, they've seen it before. So my plan is that I want to make different stuff for every market. For my next one, which is in Galway, I'm going to bring what didn't sell and see if we can get that sold. So that is the rundown of everything. I had such a good day. I can't get over how much actually sold. A lot of one-offs that when I made it, I said, oh, I'm happy to just bring this to make the table look full and I don't want to sell it. They sold like crazy. Crazy. Like that bowl sold as well. I didn't plan on selling that because I wanted it to just fill, you know, and draw people in and look nice. But it sold, so now I have to make another one. I'll have to up the price because it's, you know, I don't necessarily want it to sell. I want to hang on to it for my table. People ask like what sells best. So I have had messages of like, what did you find sold best, da da da. So I'm going to leave my recommendations in this video now. And what I think sold best was the chicks, because it's Easter time. So I don't know if that's just because it's Easter or in general they sell. I'm not sure, we'll have to see as the months go on. The chicks sold best, which I am so happy about because I need to use up all of that yarn that I showed you in 2 videos ago. The bees sold as well, they were really good, they all sold. The turtles sold really well, the turtles, the ones for 15. My bunnies sold well. The one that was left behind didn't sell well, and the reason why is because of the eyes on him. When I did make it, initially I was kind of like, oh, I don't really like it. I'll keep him and I'll use him to display something else. I'm not going to talk about it. but I am going to make another one with the black eyes. People prefer that and I prefer that too. Keychains I recommend, definitely. A lot of one-off stuff as well, like unique bits people love. Like the shark I made, I don't plan to make another one, he was so awkward. My little turtles, the smaller ones again, the Trina the turtles, they sold well. So I'm actually going to make a few of those for the next market. The mystery eggs, as I mentioned, sold well as well. Yeah, so they're the pieces that I recommend. So on my stall I put up bunting and I tried to, you know, make it as festive as I can, which I plan to do for the next one as well, which I'll show you in my next market prep video. If you are doing a market soon, I just recommend you have fun. Have fun, don't take it so serious, don't have your expectations up here. Like, go for the sake of networking and getting your brand out there. Have fun, it's not so serious. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts below and I will hopefully see you in my next one. Take care, bye.